I'm gonna work on my Animatronic Mermaid, but before I do that, I want to finish this coat on my giant mushroom. Um, I want it to sort of, I don't want it just cadmium red. I want it to have a sort of depth to it, so what I'm doing right now, just want sort of like a glazed-like effect or something. Like a, like if I get the base down here, I'm gonna put like a real thin cadmium coat on top, but I don't want it to just be like. I was thinking, well, I'll just paint it with plastic dip or some shit, you know. And then I came to the conclusion that I don't want to do that. You know how you're like, I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna do it. Fuck it. So when you use this shit, you got to put something over it like when it's done. You can't just like, oh, I'm gonna. There's the acrylic paint. You have to put some kind of medium over the top, or else it looks like shit. It does. You need something to like really bring it out. So somebody's cooking something. It smells great. I cooked a steak this morning. I still have some of it left. It was fucking fantastic. That smells like somebody's cooking. You know that chicken where you take the good seasoned dressing? There's a barbecue place that does that down by Watkins Glen. What's the matter with my connection here? Lord, I got this. That's the. This is like the mermaid. Whether I have to do it tonight, I got to get the tail, and I bought this epoxy, like pourable epoxy, but it's got a blue tone to it. It doesn't matter because I can paint over it, but I want to see what the blue tone epoxy looks like. It might be good for the face. Like the whole thing should be sort of like this, meaning it has to have depth, you know? Like polychrome and the mermaid, it has to have depth. It can't be like one solid color because that's not really what like skin is. I was also thinking for the torso of the mermaid, maybe like there's an undercoat and then maybe fish scale stencil. Do you know what I'm saying? And then like something's got to be done with her, like this. Like I think clamshells. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. It's gonna be great because it runs good. It does. It runs good. So as far as like polychroming it, I gotta take my time with it. Meaning, I don't have to get it right the first time. You know, I don't because I layer everything. So that's the way to do it. Is just layer everything. It's gotta have depth. I gotta clean the crap out of this place. It's a wreck. Hang on, I'll go sit down. Harley! Harley! You motherfucking dirtbag, get out of there. What's Harley doing? I'll sit down. I'll answer dog questions if anybody has any. I guess I'll go do the mermaid later. Should let the dogs out. Hang on. I love you all so much. At least I might change my mind, and who knows? I gotta deal with the dogs soon. The gills of that mushroom are totally visible. I gotta look at how to paint those things. I don't really know. I would imagine it's like off-white and gray. Oh yeah, it's kind of gray. It's an iconic mushroom for sure. It's the most famous mushroom. Everybody sees that, man. It's just like, oh look, there's the red and white mushroom. You trip your balls off if you eat it, but I don't think that you really trip. I think what it does is it affects your, makes you sort of drunk, something like that. Supposedly you can leach all the toxins out of it and eat it, and it has a nutty flavor. It has some kind of medicinal properties to it. There's the red and white one, and then there's the one that we have here, which is not the red and white one. It's very similar. It looks the same, sort of, but it's not red. It's like this brown and white. Same type of deal. It's just what grows in this area. I mean, I've never seen a red and white one, but I do know where there's a ton of those, the brown and white ones. Like, I saw them last year, and I'm like, man, that looks like the red and white ones. And then I found out like we have the same kind that like grow in Minnesota or Michigan. You know, I don't know where the red and white. I'm gonna go move the into the bathroom. That way, I can live stream out here. How's that? Do you like that idea? I'll go do it, and then we'll try it out. All right?